What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying, as I do 365 days a year, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, let's get this show started. What's up, Gina?
Hey, nah.
It's time. It's time. Mo, it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
All of us that are on this show, except for Jeff, Gary, Indiana, and from Westside High School, Westside School.
Yay.
And I think, seriously, I don't care what nobody say. You can go around the country, you can do whatever you want, but Westside High School, throw them dubs up. The Westside High School got everybody coming out and doing
things on it.
And doing things. You know what I'm saying? Tonight is another Westside graduate. All right. This guy he's a funny guy, number one, okay. But he knows a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's a thinker, but he's funny. And he's up and coming and he's making his way through this industry, man. And I'm telling you, another person, watch out for him. All right. We had Jordan. We said to watch out for him. This guy here, watch out for him, y'all. He funny. This is the Gooch. What's up, Marcy? What's up, Marcy?
Say what? Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, Marcy. Good.
Man, we're gonna get this started, okay? Again, everybody on here right now, we Westside High School graduates from Gary, Indiana, okay? This guy right here from Westside too, man. Excuse me?
I said, all right.
I thought you clucked. I didn't know what was going on there.
I don't cluck.
Anyway. Man, this is the Gooch right here.
Gooch.
How y'all doing?
Welcome.
How are
you?
Gooch. And it's my pleasure to be on the platform tonight.
Man, it's our pleasure.
Happy to have you.
Yes.
Man, before we get started, man, I said I'm going to keep doing this. Barter Black, man, you guys got to go. Check out Barter Black. It's what we as African Americans, Black people, and actually everybody can use it, okay? But we barter with each other to make sure that we got things going for ourselves. Yes. We barter with each other so we can progress, all right? We barter with each other so that we can share ideas. Go to Barter Black IO. Get it, y'all. Get it. Gooch!
How y'all doing tonight, man?
What's up?
Awesome.
Good.
Hey, man, great. First of all, I said this at the beginning, man. You're a Westside graduate, correct?
Yes, I am. 06. I came out in 06.
06.
Ooh.
06.
Baby.
Right.
It's a shame. I don't even remember what year my kids came out of Westside.
No, mine came out in 02.
02. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, though. 06 was a good year too, man. Because it produced this guy right here. So, man, what made you want to start being funny or comedy? When did you first know you were funny?
Childhood. My childhood is when I first found out that I was funny. You know, we we had a lot going on in our living room, our house. You call that wilding out? That was wilding out back in the day.
Well,
You know, we did a lot of joking and jiving and stuff in the living room. That's where it started off at my grandma's house.
Okay, that's what's up. I think
Grandma probably started it, right?
Man,
Always at grandma.
grandma used to start it up. She'll start it up and then she'll sit back and watch us do the performing.
But you know what? That used to be like she telling everybody about you right off the rip. You come in there and bust you out like that. And you started laughing. And then everybody started talking about you. You know not to do that in front of nobody no more.
Yeah, you're right.
But that's kind of like the Apollo, man. You know, either you're gonna sink or swim it with your family for real.
Oh, they're gonna be honest.
They're gonna be honest with you. And it is sink or swim. It really is. That's your first audience. That's the first people that's gonna tell you if you're doing good or doing, if you're doing bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And evidently, man, you kept it up and you doing good because I see your name everywhere right now. You're going to different places doing your thing. You're doing the grind right now. You know what I'm saying? But
yes, I am, and I appreciate that.
Most definitely. But how is it, starting from where you're starting from, and especially coming from Gary, like we all have, to try to get out of here and to, is it a struggle for you?
Yeah, actually it is. With trying to work a job and do the comedy, that's a lot within itself. That's a lot within itself. So, you come up with your everyday jokes and you try to remember them, but then still trying to work a 9 to 5. That's my struggle.
Yeah.
Where do you get a lot of your material from?
Yeah, I was ready to ask the same question.
Everyday life, everything that goes on around me. I stay with my notes in my phone, jotting something down to go back to it later.
Okay.
Life is funny.
Life is funny. You just got to look at it from a certain point of view.
I'm looking at you.
Go ahead.
I'm looking at your T-shirt. Try Jesus. Do you put in church comedy? Because that's hilarious all in itself.
Well, actually, I'm working towards that. I'm working towards, doing clean comedy and church comedy.
So you know about Michael Jr. then.
Michael Jr.?
Yeah. He's church comedy.
Who's Michael Jr.?
You know Pastor Michael Jr., the one that sings?
Yeah, he sings and everything when he does stand up.
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm actually tapping into that lane right
Check him
now.
out.
Okay, I ain't
Michael
never heard
Jr.
of him. I guess I'm too much on the hell side of everything.
He just won awards and all.
Bro, he is.
I'm gonna have to check him out. Michael Jr.
He is hilarious for the
Pastor Michael Jr. Okay,
yeah, it's a brother.
See, we want to make sure that we lifting up and making sure we checking out and supporting Gooch because number one coming from West Side, but number two. I don't personally, bro. I don't want you to be like nobody else. I want you to be like you.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is being yourself when it comes to doing comedy. Being yourself when you do anything, they tell you to be yourself. So that's the hardest person to find is yourself.
And to get people to know who you are.
Was there ever a time when you froze up on stage?
Yes, ma'am. I still do it to this day, but you got to try to fight through it. You got to fight through it. I believe I bombed a couple of times, but I went through it. You're not gonna get laughs all the time. I say that all back.
And sometimes that's the funniest time when you freeze up and you're like, oh, I was in LA with Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
And that was right after he had gotten out of the hospital for I think some mental issues. And he kept freezing up, but it was funny because he was trying to read. He had written on his hand, and he was like turned his back toward the audience, and he was reading, but he didn't realize he was reading. He was not whispering. He was reading it out loud, and then that made the whole thing even funnier. But he was like, "Look, I just got out the hospital. I can't remember." And sometimes that's the joke.
Them awkward moments do be the jokes. You could just stop on stage, just look around the room, and everybody would just start laughing.
Yeah,
it'd be the awkward moments.
Let's talk about that. Looking around the room. Okay, so do you I know you write your own jokes and this that, but do you see things in the room that you could talk about and kind of alter your set?
To ad lib.
Yes, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of times that you do that. You know, because you could get somewhere and then you got material and you'd be like, oh man, it's not for this room. So you'll look around the room and you try to skim the room and try to find something in the room that they didn't notice, and you point that out. So that would become a joke within itself.
Okay, we getting on stage talk. I'm trying to talk about somebody in here, but everybody looking too good.
You could say something like that, and everybody go start laughing.
Oh, look at
Something
you,
just like
comedian
that.
Mo.
Mo about all that.
Comedian.
There's a lot of stuff on radio when you're doing radio. I know that.
Especially when you roll on that one person that's in the audience, man. They're just easy. I mean, I did some comedy myself, man, and I feel you completely on that freeze up, you know, because once you throw that first joke out there and you don't hear the laughter, and then you start thinking and trying to revamp your whole set that you already planned.
Yep.
It's difficult, but you know, I got to a point where I didn't care, man. Okay. So how much do you care about whether or not they laugh at the first joke?
I'll give it a 70 and a 30%. 70% is I don't care. 30% is I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody's not gonna like your material. I come to myself and I think and I'm like, you know, everybody's not gonna like your material. You know, and that's probably how many that's a percentage in the room that's probably not gonna like your material. 30% of the room probably not gonna like your material. So
it could be jealousy too, because you're there and they're not.
I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Come on, now.
I don't know.
You know, I get a lot of love when I go on stage though. I get a lot.
Tell me something funny. Tell me something funny, Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, I've been there before, man. Been there before. So when you're doing your stand up and you got this audience and they all are focused. All the eyes are on you. And I know Marcy asked a question, or Gina said, "Do you freeze up?" Okay. At that moment, what's racing through your mind at that moment? They call your name. They say the Gooch. Curtains open. Lights on you. How do you feel at that moment?
It's like all adrenaline go. It's all just rushing. It's just a rush of adrenaline. Once you get up on the stage, it's like I hope I do a good set. I pray that I do a good set. That's my biggest thing. Not all sets gonna be good though.
What do you call a bad set?
What do I call a bad set?
Good question.
A bad set is when I forget all my material. That's a bad set, and then I gotta cut times. I gotta cut the time short. That's a bad set.
Yes.
I cut the time short so that I won't bomb on the stage.
That's using wisdom.
Yep.
But that's when everybody else know that you didn't have a good set.
Yeah, it is. But I'd rather for you to remember that I didn't have a good set and I could come back and redeem myself than to be up on the stage and be just bomb. So I got a chance to give you, all right, let me try it again. Let me do it again for you. I'm I came back. I redeemed myself.
So you did. Go ahead, Mom.
I was going to ask, so who's one of your mentor towels?
Somebody that I look up to.
Yes.
Or you saying like, could it be a celebrity or somebody?
Whoever you want. Comedian. It could be me if you like. I mean, it could be.
Man, so it's a lot. And you mentioned Martin earlier. Martin is one of them.
One of the greatest.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he is. He's a very funny man. You want me to name off a list, or you want me to just say that?
I'm gonna hey, Gooch, I'm gonna tell you, this is your show. We talking about you, so you say whatever you want to say.
Well, Martin, Bernie Mac, Rich Pryor, Rick Fox.
Yep, legend.
You said Rick Fox? Who's that? Is that?
Red Fox.
Red
I'm sorry.
Fox.
Red Fox.
You said Rich Fox.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah, I was
said
like,
Red
it's
Hold on.
basketball.
You think about the
I
basketball player.
I ain't mean Rick Fox. See,
Okay.
there go a moment. That's a moment right there. That's a moment. Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of them. I could keep the list going on and on.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, okay to me. Sometimes
That's
he
what
over
I was gonna
exaggerate.
I'm not. I wouldn't put Kevin Hart in my top 10. I wouldn't.
You know,
Nah,
Hilarious to me.
he okay.
I got my.
I
top
mean, you got to think about who's really going up against Kevin Hart at the level that he is right now.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's nobody up there like to compete with Kevin Hart. You got people like Mike Epps, so you could say Deion Cole is up there with Mike Epps.
Yep.
You could say Earthquake, DL Hughley.
So
You
funny.
know,
I
you got
just watched
people.
all of
and the
them
most
tonight.
looked over and underrated.
Yeah,
Lavelle
and
Crawford.
I was just gonna say Lavelle Crawford is so underrated.
That boy.
Oh, that is a
God, he's
nutball
underrated.
right there.
Man, he is so
You can
funny.
laugh so hard you'll
I
pass
cried.
out.
Yes,
That
I
boy.
cried when I listened to him.
So let me pick your brain a little bit. With these comedians that are out here, okay? Because you failed to mention Eddie Murphy.
Never.
Right.
That should have been a part of my top, and that's somebody that I did miss. You're right. I did. I definitely did. Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I love Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. I mean, Eddie Murphy has some of the greatest as well, man. But what do you think about? And I'm gonna name a couple of comedians that are out there right now that are doing some stuff. They're getting YouTube specials, not YouTube specials, but Netflix specials, all of that.
Okay.
Marlon Wayans.
Well, actually, Marlon
fell
Wayans,
off.
he told us all that he just got back to doing comedy.
I was finna say
He was
fell off.
he was in the movies.
Yep.
He's more of
Making that
a
movie money.
TV comedian.
I feel like that too.
I feel like he's more of a TV comedian than stand-up comedy.
Oh,
I'll
I
tell you
don't
who.
think he would be too funny stand up. I think back when he first started, he started with stand up, but
This
I
last stand-up, the last stand-up was good. It was good.
Good.
This one that he did on Netflix,
Yes,
that was
sir.
good. That was a good one.
well,
That
I
was
haven't
real
seen
good.
that
He
one.
just hit it past like 6 months ago, something like that. That one
That's
he
the one he
just
did about basically Will Smith and Jada.
Yep, Chris Rock with the Chris Rock slap.
It was funny, y'all. It was y'all.
now,
know
It was.
his
It was
brother
really funny.
Damon. His brother Damon Wayans was the shit back in the day. Back in the day, back in the 90s. Damon used to be funny.
You got to think about all the Wayans brothers used to
I
be
feel
funny.
like their movies were funny. They had funny movies.
Right.
No, his stand up, Damon Wayans kill it when he had his stand up. A good stand up. He used to do HBO stuff and it was killer.
He was, but I didn't. You know what? I wasn't a Damon Wayans stand up fan. You know what I mean? He wasn't. He didn't hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, Kevin Hart started off funny when he talked about going to school and getting ready to tell the teacher what his mama said. That was
that was real. That was real funny. That was funny.
Dude,
now I give it to Kevin Hart when he first. My bad for cutting you off. When he first started off, I was following everything Kevin Hart was doing.
Exactly.
But it's like the further you grow, the more you grow, it's like the more commercial we get. It's like he's not talking about it no more. He's not talking about how his life was. He's not talking about that stuff no more. A lot of us can't relate to him having a big house or stuff like that.
Right. But you know what? Someone who didn't was Dave Chappelle.
I was just getting ready to say him.
I don't think he's changed since day one. I don't think he would ever go commercial.
Dave, he already let us know that when he got rid of the Dave Chappelle show.
Yeah.
He don't play. It's like, I want it my way. And that's the thing that a lot of people try to get to, but you gotta climb that ladder, but you want to be able to do things your way.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're talking with, I don't want to say, I keep calling you the Gooch, but his name is Deonta, if I'm saying
Gooch.
it correct.
Gooch. Yeah, you're saying it right.
Okay. And he's a comedian, man. He's out there doing his thing. How important is it that you have your family, to support you? Let me rephrase the question now. Let me rephrase it. That's what I was going to say, Marcy. Does your family support your journey?
Oh, they supported 100%. They supported 100%.
You
They
didn't have
like I've
any
been.
family. You didn't have any family member to say, "Go get a job." That's not gonna pay the bills.
No, I actually haven't. I
Wow.
actually haven't. Everybody's aboard.
But he had
Everybody's pushing me.
They
Everybody's
like,
pushing
you
me to
better
do
get
it.
on that stage and make some money.
Man, look, they say get up on the stage. You could do it. You could do it. When I made my first crowd laugh, my first crowd laugh that I didn't know,
There
that's
you
when it
go.
was like, you got it.
Oh
It's real.
wow, I know that
Thank
had to
you.
be
Thank
like,
you.
I am
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Thank
And when I don't know you and it's a room, my first real stage that I got on Helium out here in Indianapolis. That was my first stage that I got on. It was like
you. Mhm.
100. I want to say it was like 125 to 150 people in the room,
Mm.
and I was in the competition. Then I made it to the second round of the competition, and I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
I ain't had nothing but 3 people in there with me. So they went by the crowd's judge, like the crowd was the judge, and everybody brought a lot of people with them. This
Yeah,
wasn't their first rodeo. This was my first rodeo.
you
So
know that.
I go up in there, and people that I didn't know was voting for me to go to the next round.
That's what's up.
See, that's so important, Gooch, because, and that's what a lot of professions anyway, man. Okay, in the entertainment field, you want people, the people who know you, they always gonna say, yeah, whatever, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But the people who don't know you, they love what you
Mhm.
do. That proves that's just a step to your success. Another
Mhm.
rung that you climb to get to that success. That's tremendous, man. I love that.
Yeah,
And keep that up for real, actually.
I
Mhm.
actually I'll be working. I do be working.
So do you go on the road?
Yes, ma'am. I went to Chicago. I've been to Chicago and I've been to Marion, Indiana.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
just a
Southern
little.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you
what
went
do
to
you
So
what is your
Marion?
favorite subject to do comedy on?
Family.
my family.
Mm.
Yep. I can
You
relate
don't
to
roast
them.
your family, do you?
I
Roast them like
will.
roast them
I
like
got jokes.
walnut.
I got jokes that I'm working on right now to roast my family. I do have jokes about my family.
I,
Oh,
For
they
I
gonna
real.
think
get you.
I
They
think
gonna
that's what
get you. Wait,
Lavelle is so
wait to
successful
the
at.
Christmas dinner.
They gonna get roasted there too. It's gonna turn to Def Comedy Jam up in there.
Let's go.
Oh, that's got to be hilarious.
He
I
said
know.
they show up at Christmas time talking about I heard what you were talking about me on the spot, man. On the spot. I
I
heard you.
sure did. I definitely talked about you,
What you
and
say?
I said
Yeah.
this right here on this piece of paper. This is what I said. I got it jotted down in my phone. This is
Mm,
this is exactly what I said. You just gave
mm,
me some more material, so I'm gonna go
right.
ahead
I
and
was
put that
just getting
down
ready
too.
to say they gonna give you more material then.
Give me some more bullets. I go right on the stage so I can kill it.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
He
that's
he
Dude,
looking he
hilarious.
gonna sell out an arena after Christmas. For real.
man. Look,
that,
yeah,
So
that is
what would be your dream
Set.
performance?
to be able to do.
Yeah.
It's far fetched, but I'm gonna go in and say it. I would do Madison Square Garden.
Come on, why is it far fetched?
That is not far fetched.
That's a big arena. I'm not
So
I'm not down myself or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, man, it's just that's grind.
Would you be
That's
nervous?
grind. No, but when I get to that point, it's gonna be like, yeah, I'm here, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready.
do you know the power that's on stage on this stage right here? Come on, man. You want to get to
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden? Let's go.
Yeah, I definitely. You know what? I ain't gonna say I want to get there. I'm gonna be there. I'm
Come
gonna
on.
be there one day.
Mhm.
Definitely
But
gonna
then
be there one day.
in the meantime, you can always come to Riddles in Chicago.
Yeah, you know what? I know a couple of people that say that they wanted me to come out to Riddles, and I
That's a
will
nice
be on that
place.
stage. I'll be on that
That's a nice
stage soon.
Let
I'll
us
be
know.
on that soon.
Definitely let us know.
Where
Mhm.
wouldn't you go? Where wouldn't you perform?
There's no way I wouldn't perform.
Congratulations.
Mm.
There's no way I wouldn't perform.
Prisons?
I will perform in a prison.
Okay. That's what's up.
I wouldn't have no problem performing in no prison.
That's what's up.
Have you ever thought about getting into comedy movies? Would you
Yes, ma'am.
do that?
I have. later on next year, maybe you guys will see a movie of me playing in it, starring role.
Come
I
on
got an
now.
alter ego. His
You know,
name's Clifton.
but
His name Clifton Jones.
Uh-oh.
Jones.
Uh-oh.
But they say that's different from stand up. They say it's a lot harder.
It's okay.
Because now you stand up, what you got, maybe 30 minutes, 45, but then you're talking about in a movie being funny for 2 hours.
But I actually make skits too as well. So I'm
Oh,
practicing. I'm practicing on my movies as
You like, I'm
well.
ready. I'm ready.
and then you
Yeah.
gotta play off of you gotta play off of people too in stand-up, and how they're receiving you. But then when you're acting, you have someone else there. And if they're missing their lines, you gotta pop in something and ad lib. So that could be a little
I
bit.
could do it.
Okay.
I could do
So
it.
you do sketch comedy?
Yes, I do.
So you make your own sketches?
Yes. Me and my daughters, we just made a couple. So I do it with my kids. I got some. I really been focused on the comedy, but I throw them out here and there.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I like that.
We
So
sit up here.
how old are your kids?
15. I got a 15-year-old and a 10-year-old.
Have they said they want to go into the business as well?
My youngest daughter, she want to do acting.
Okay. Okay.
She wants to do acting.
Okay.
She's 10.
Gina, do we need a 10-year-old in the film?
From
Do we need a 10-year-old in the film we're doing? Oh, we already did that scene.
Yeah, we did that scene already. We needed, yeah.
Yeah, she's ready to get she's ready to start acting, and she's been saying it since she was like 5.
Does she do that at school now or take any lessons?
Actually, we just came back from I want to put in acting classes, but we just came back from one of her plays at school that she was playing in.
Okay, so she is. Okay, she's starting. Yeah, okay.
Look at that footprint you made.
Yeah, she watching. They say your kids watching. She's watching.
Yeah.
They do. We're talking with Deonta Gooch, man. He's a comedian. He's from the hometown, GI, okay? Same side.
West
Yes,
side. West side.
Go ahead with the presentation. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna ask, do you ever do any raw comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that. I do it.
Look at him, real quiet.
My introduction is raw, so
Look at Gina, man.
Some people.
Hey, I love the Richard Pryors, the old Bernie Mac when he first came out. He was raw.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor.
Eddie Murphy back in the day, they had that raw comedy.
Yeah. A lot of people that they shied away from that a lot. Like, you gotta have a special network, or you gotta have a special, day that you do that kind of comedy. A lot of people don't like that no more.
I think it's because what you said earlier, they commercialize them. We got to do family oriented, and they take away from that. But I love it.
Do you find, Gooch, do you find yourself having to rethink some of your jokes? Okay, because we got the LGBTQ people that if you say something wrong there, they'll come at you. You got the
politicians, politics.
That's a whole bunch of different things. Okay, and even though you can make light of it, do you find yourself having to say, well, hey man, I can't say this because they might come at you?
Yeah, I do find myself saying that. I really don't get into the field of that until I really can shape a joke and make it of that, because I could say something and it'd be funny to me, but then if I say it get offensive to them. So I try to watch what I say about certain things.
Man, I'm so glad I came up when I came up, because I was able to just say what I had to say.
Man, do you hear me? I know you did. I knew you could say whatever you wanted to say.
Man, I did one stint on BET Comic View, and did well, but I think comedy wasn't the thing for me. I didn't want to be serious. I mean, funny all the time. You know what I'm saying? And back then and back in the day, it was I think it was a lot easier, you know, because again, you don't have to. You didn't have to watch what you said, but you know now people can go back and the stuff that I said, I know it could bite me for real.
Wow, social media,
yeah,
and filming.
Yeah,
has that ever happened to you, or something you said came back to bite you?
Nah.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm gonna say not yet
No,
because
we're not
I'm
gonna
pretty
say
sure.
yet.
No, I'm pretty sure I'll probably say something to offend somebody.
When you get in that industry, it's bound to happen.
It's bound to happen. You'll be at your highest moment.
Yeah, especially now because people are so sensitive.
Sensitive. They
Right.
is.
They
really is.
The areolas are so moist. I mean, it's just the
what the heck?
We don't want that on our mind. Yeah,
right.
I gotta wipe that away. I gotta wipe that away.
Got messed up for the whole year.
He done messed up this period. Ugh.
You said the whole year.
I get tired of sensitive people, man. Okay, we gotta laugh. You know, this world is a mess. Okay, and there's people like you, Gooch, that bring the laughter in. Okay, we got to be able to laugh at ourselves. You know, sometimes.
Yes,
keep them
we
crying.
do.
It's crazy. What would you what's your biggest accomplishment in your journey so far?
Being able to be consistent.
Good
It's the first thing that I've been consistent with, as far as next to me raising my kids. This is the second thing to that. I usually go and I stop once I feel like it's getting hard. This has been hard. This is a hard journey, and I actually, man, without me praying and talking to myself a lot, because it's not no crazy talk. It's just like, I know you could do this. You've been through more obstacles than this in life.
Right.
So this is like me being consistent for a whole year, and it'll change your life for real.
I'm telling you, for anything. Go ahead, Marcy.
Have you ever been afraid right before a show and really didn't want to go out?
Yes, I have.
And how did you overcome it?
Say that again.
And how did you overcome that fear?
Well, the fear of overcoming the fear is going to it head on. So that was my biggest thing. Going on stage was my biggest fear, and getting up there and doing it is how I overcame it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something, man. You know, it's amazing how we start taking journeys. Each of us, everybody, we start taking these journeys, and like you said before, the consistency. We intend to do it. We intend to have that consistency, but once we hit that roadblock, once people don't laugh, once things don't go like we want it to go, we say, well, hey, maybe this ain't for me, okay? And for you to push through that, bro, woo.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's been some long days and long nights, I'll tell you that.
So what do you do on your 9 to 5?
I'm an automation maintenance technician.
Automation.
How you gonna ask somebody a government job, man?
Hey, that's
post
what I
office? Do. Is that the post office?
Nah, I work on conveyor belts.
Oh, okay. Sound like one of the post office.
Nah.
The post office has conveyor belts, Marcy.
They do.
Yes, they do. They do. I retired from there. I know.
Did you ride those conveyor belts, Marcy?
I tried one time because I wanted to see. It was one that went up into this. I wanted to see it come out, like coming out of a cake.
Ooh, listen to Marcy, boy.
I wanted to see it come out of a cake.
Yeah.
Back down and just right in the middle of it. Then I'm gonna pop out the cake. Areolas, hey, boys.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Here we go. No.
Hey, Greg, this question is for you. Like,
this your question.
I want to ask you a question though.
Okay.
So, how did you overcome your fears of being on stage?
You know what? I always, when I started doing the video show, because I had a video show for 12 years, and when I first started doing comedy, I just thought I was funny. All right. The first time I did it wasn't Gary, and it bombed. It was terrible. All right, people were not they didn't laugh at one joke. Okay, not one. And I stayed up there as long as I could. But to answer your question, my son has always been my motivation. Okay, and I say anything that I do, I want to make sure that he's proud of me. Okay, I didn't give up. I don't quit. So I generally think of him, and I say, well, what would he think of me if I froze, if I quit? And then I just keep pushing. You know, my family, well, not my family, my son is my motivator, period, for everything that I do, even for this, what I'm doing here now. It's my motivator. And I just don't believe in fear. I just don't believe in it anymore. I'm old now, so but you as a young man, and I know some of the people that you know, like Tommy Harvey, man, you know, you guys are innovators, man. You guys aren't afraid. I don't know if it's that Gary Water on Chase Street from that little brick. All right.
You know what?
I done drunk that a many a time.
Dude, come on, man.
Everybody on the show is drunk. I didn't say everybody. I said everybody.
That little brick been around forever, man. When I was young,
man.
Hey, that spring water. It gives you that. It gives you that. It builds your brain.
Spring water. Spring water. We don't know where that water. We don't even know where that water came from.
Came out the out of that.
I'll tell you one thing. It's good and cold, and it stay cold all year round.
I used to tell people we go out. We go out on the street.
21 degrees outside, man. You go over there and get some water.
It's cold. Yeah. It's cold.
I don't know how
I
that
used to
happened.
tell people in Texas we used to go out on the street and it was sinking. The street was sinking. They could pave that thing, and at the end of the year, doing like this right here. I remember us going out, pulling out.
Under it.
Well, they over there working on it. They might be opening up a little spring cafe.
Hey, man, they can make it a butt naked pool if they want to. Okay, if I could swim in some of that water. I mean, I hate to get off the subject, man, but that water
That's
come
a
up.
piece of the G. That is a piece of the G.
Come on, we didn't even think twice. Okay, man, people look. I'm gonna start a water company. I'm gonna go there. There was a whole bunch of
hey, look.
Whole bunch of people one of these.
That's right.
I have never had
GI water.
I have. My grandmother used to take us over there with those gallon milk things, empty milk things, and fill them up.
That's exactly what it was.
Which one, the plastic ones or the glass ones, Gina?
The plastic ones.
We used to do the glass ones.
Y'all did.
And you know what? Just think about back in the day, how bottled water is so prevalent now, and it wasn't really back then.
Right.
And you know, then it's like, and you know, and just think of that thought of what someone had. Hey, let me start bottling water. You can get it out your closet.
Let's not tell everybody where it's at, because we want to keep our treasures to ourselves.
I done told y'all.
Somebody already searching for it. Somebody searching for it right now.
It's only two. They say it's only two in the whole U.S. And we have one of them.
Natural Springs.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all see me with this big truck, this big pop truck, and I'm yelling out the window,
let's call it,
okay,
Gooch water.
Gooch water.
I'm gonna yell out the window.
Funny.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I'm a man. Look, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna have Jordan with me, my inspiration. I'm gonna have Jordan with me. I'm gonna be, son, we going at 1 o'clock in the morning. I want you to.
You know what? Y'all make me want to go back down there and see what it's like down there.
Go before you go back.
Last time I was down there, that street was so bad going down through there. I wanted to pick my cup butter size and walk through that mug. It was just that.
They're working on it. I went past there today.
Well, I'm talking about the last time I was there.
Gary. Okay. Yeah,
I didn't think I was gonna make it back to Texas.
See, look at all y'all Gary folk, man. Look at y'all.
I was out there today. Passing my brown skin. Coffee, tea, and wine.
But we digress. We talking to my man Gooch.
Garyite.
You know. So what's next for you, bro?
Hopefully I want to travel more. I want to try to get me a tour together with me and a couple of my comic buddies. Movie. I want to get into the movies. I said that already.
That's okay.
And you know, whatever's coming my way.
a lot coming your way, man. Like I said, this is a guy that you gotta start looking out for, y'all, all right? Because they come and they go. All right. I think this guy got a long career coming. You know, I've seen a lot of guys in my career come. They're on top for 3 seconds, not literally, but they're on top for 3 seconds, and then all of a sudden, you don't hear from them no more. You know, how do you stay away from the negativity that's out there? You know, you're doing what you're doing, and and I think we touched on it earlier, but you know, to reiterate, there's a lot of people that's out there that just don't want you to succeed. How do you get past it?
Just stay focused. You know, I don't dwell on that. No, I really don't, because they ain't doing nothing but helping me out. But you know what I'm saying? They giving me the energy to keep going.
Right. Right.
Y'all, they give me the energy to keep going.
That is the best revenge of someone like that, for you to be successful. Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all know quietly we getting the master class. Y'all, do y'all feel that? Quietly we getting this master class for good. All right. No, I'm serious, man. You know, we call it like we call it, man, because a lot of people don't know what it takes to do that. I clown all the time. Okay, so I haven't given anybody advice on how to be a comedian. You know, I've given advice on different things and this and that, but at some point I just stop because I don't want to keep giving gems out and it's not being reciprocated. I want to hear gems myself. I'm still learning. All right. Okay. So as I'm giving to you, give back to me. You know what I'm saying? How important is that to you to give back?
It's real important. My thing is, what people give to me, I try to find somebody that was like me and give it to them. You know, if somebody give me free game and teach me how to do it, I try to find somebody that's up and coming like me and trying to really go and get it like me, and I'll get them the gems on how to do it.
That's what's up. Who would you like to work with?
Far as with the comedy?
Let's start with the comedy, then let's start with the movie.
Movies. Oh.
I would like to work with, I don't know if you all know about Ali Sadiq.
Yeah.
I would love to work with him. He's a comedian that's really funny. I got the chance to meet him. Okay. And actually what he told me was he gave me his personal number and he said call me, because I went to one of his shows. He said call me. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna call you. So I called him, and when I called him, he didn't call me back right off the bat. So it was a couple of days. It was a couple of days before he called me back. And he called me back. And he was like, so just how long have you been doing comedy? And I was like, I've been doing it for 3 months. Because I told him I didn't know if I wanted to do it or not.
Right.
And he was like, well, shit, if you ain't gonna, if you don't know if you want to do comedy by now, when you first started, you ain't gonna do comedy. He said it take 10 years to get good at this. It take 10 years to get good at this. And I feel like that was the most free game that I could ever get. And they gave me the inspiration to keep going. Keep going.
Man.
This is my fun moments right now. Right. This when I could fall and get back up, you know. This is the moment. This is the moment.
Well, they're hearing about you. Trust me, I've heard your name in different arenas. So you're getting out there, all right? But who would you like to, as you do movies, if you go into movies, who would you like to work with? Don't say Denzel.
Nah, I ain't gonna say Denzel. You know, I would like to work with Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Not gonna even lie to you. I like to do a Cube production. I want to do something with Ice Cube. That'd be somebody I'll do something.
That would be huge.
Will the movies always have to be comedies, or if it was a serious, let's say, if you were a leading man, who would you like to be your leading woman in a movie?
Leading woman. Let me think. That's a lot.
Your wife, girlfriend.
Let me think.
What'd you say?
Hey, I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I would want Angela Bassett.
Okay.
I would do Angela Bassett.
Okay.
You know who I would want? I want Mary J. Blige.
Classic jazz.
I want Mary J. Blige because she hood.
That's my girl.
She hood.
I love her.
Yes, and she's a good actress. She hood.
Yeah, she is a good actress.
But she good people.
I mean, the first time I saw her in a movie, I didn't think she had it in her. Then she got on in there. I can't remember what the movie was, but she was playing a mother or something. And she got in there and done that thing. I was like, man.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige is a good actress. She just can't dance.
Can't dance to save her life.
She do the same thing. She been doing that for years.
Maybe that's all her choreographer is giving her.
Maybe something wrong with him. Maybe the choreographer is
they know her limits. They know her limits.
Wait a minute.
No.
If anybody is
At this
in that mess that she do, they need to be fired.
No, at this point she don't have a choreographer.
No.
She been doing that. She did that. She doing that on her own.
That's just
she doing that on her own. She didn't learn that. She been doing it for so many years. She could do it backwards. Turn back around and be doing it again.
You hear me?
Oh, Lord.
Her and Whitney Houston got the same choreographer.
Who?
Her and Whitney Houston. They got the same choreographer.
Whitney gone.
I know. I know.
Gone.
I'm just saying, Whitney didn't dance either.
Oh.
Whitney walked everywhere she went in her video. She walked. That little stern walk.
With that voice, she ain't have to dance.
Come on.
She ain't have to dance.
What I'm saying,
you wouldn't even pay attention to the dance. You'd be listening to her voice.
Because that's what I'm trying to think right now. Did I ever see her dance?
No, you saw a little twerk, but you didn't see nothing else. You know.
Oh,
I'm gonna send Mary J. Blige some songs so she can't dance no more.
Well, you know, some people are performers and some people are singers.
Okay.
And stay in your lane.
And then you got that combination that called the bouncy. The bouncy. Beyonce.
And then there's Usher and
Beyonce singing.
What's his name? Chris Brown.
Singing and dancing.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Gooch? Where do you think comedy is heading right now? I mean, what do you think about the state of comedy right now?
I feel like the state of comedy, it's an up and down. It's like the stock market.
Oh.
You know? It's up and down. You know, 1 minute, people want to see the shows. 1 minute, sometimes they don't want to come out to the shows. It's all about the person's mood, time of the year. It's a lot of ways for you to predict comedy. So,
yeah,
it is. I think it is trendy because there are times when you want to go out and laugh. There are times when you want to go out and dance. Right. So it does depend on your mood.
It depends on your mood. It depends on their mood. Let's say that. Because I'm always joyful.
I love a good laugh, though.
Do you have a manager?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Nope, I don't. Don't have a manager. Don't have no secretaries. Do everything on my own.
Not yet.
He don't have a manager.
I think a manager is needed. Even though starting off, you feel like, well, let me just do it on my own. But a lot of times they can get you in doors that you can't get in.
Right.
Hey, Marcy says, do we have a clip or can Gooch give us a little comedy right now? I don't have a clip.
All right, Gooch, you got a little bit of something, something right now?
Yeah, I could do a little something.
Yay!
Now, let me start off by saying again, views expressed in this DopelivenTV live.
Oh, it's affiliate.
Now you can say and Gooch, we don't censor nothing, so handle your business.
All right. Well, as y'all know, my name is the Gooch. I'm that little flapping between your balls and your ass. If it was something that the Goose could say to you, he'd say, lick me a little bit more. Hey, that's all I can give you right now. That's it.
See, Marcy, you asked for it. That's what you get.
She asked for it. I told you. That's how I go on the stage. That's how I introduce myself.
Ooh, you introduce yourself in that.
Yes, I do.
Yes, when he come out like that, they're not expecting that. Number one,
they're not expecting
not at all.
And so when they see it, they gon' and laugh. Because think about it. That's the tape. The tape.
Yep.
Just in case you don't understand what the Tate is.
And then, you know, a lot of people's not going to forget about me when I say that. That's nothing that you'll forget about. The Gooch.
You got people like yourself, like Teddy Carpenter. I don't know if y'all remember Teddy Carpenter. Okay, funny guy. I've been watching Def Comedy Jam all day today.
Wow, that's funny. So have me and Robert.
Man, AJ Jamal, funny guy.
Oh man,
Bill Bellamy.
That's somebody else is underrated.
Must be
Bill
that
Bellamy,
season for comedy. It must be our time for comedy.
Adele Givens, you know. Woo. She was. Oh man. Who else did we have?
Do you guys remember Yvonne Stickney? Was that her name?
Yvonne Stickney. I never thought she was funny. I never.
She was hilarious.
She was funny.
Oh.
I would do her, but I never thought she was funny. She would get it. Oh, she get it. But I never thought she was funny. Never.
Really?
No.
Okay. I liked her. I
did
liked her.
that one movie with Martin, something After Dark, whatever it was. She wasn't funny in that. She did a couple of other things. She wasn't funny in that. And some people try too hard to be funny. You can't. You should never force your joke. You know.
Okay.
What about the guy? He's an activist now. What is his name? Something Mooney. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we had him on the show.
That's his son. The Paul Mooney. He's dead.
Yeah, he
Paul Mooney was
passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah, did you like
you
him?
know, that's who Dave Chappelle reminded me of, Paul Mooney.
I just saw him in a movie too, one of his older movies.
Paul Mooney was good. Okay, you got a lot of them. You know that one. There was one guy that I did not think was funny. The guy with the red hair. He died a little while ago too, with the red hair.
Right, top.
I know who he's talking about.
Or Red.
Oh, Red.
Ronaldo Ray's son.
Yeah, Ronaldo Ray.
He reminded me of Red Fox.
Wasn't that funny to me? Bernie Mac was the king. I don't care what they say. Bernie Mac.
Yes, he was.
Come on, man.
And don't forget Harris. What's his name?
Robin Harris.
Robin Harris. Yes.
Robert Harris was funny.
Yeah,
Man, he was just getting on the scene. Oh my gosh. When that tragedy happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, look, Gooch, I man, number one, I'm proud of you. You know, coming from the hometown like we all do. We all have
from the West Side.
Different successes, man. Okay, you coming up right. Just taking the lead right now with this comedy thing, man, and bringing it up from GI, man. We appreciate you, man, for number one coming to the show and hanging out with us. But I'm so proud of you, bro, for doing what you're doing. And the word that sticks with me today that you used today was consistency. Okay, you staying consistent at it, bro, and that's one thing that people don't do. I don't see enough of it. Consistency. All right, so, bro, I applaud you for that.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate y'all having me on the show today.
We enjoyed it.
It had to happen, bro. So if there's something that you could tell people that are trying to do what you do, okay, that are just starting out, all right, what would it be?
Stay consistent, be focused, you know. It's really just stay in your own lane, be you. You know, that's the biggest thing you could do. Don't try to be nobody else. Don't try to look and do other things that you see other people do, because it's not going to work for you. You know, it won't work for you. Now you can look at other people's stuff and then find you within that person. You know, but you can never do what somebody. I can't look at Kevin Hart and go on stage and try to be Kevin Hart. I want to be myself. You know, be yourself.
And make that name for yourself so people can understand.
Make that name for yourself.
Hey.
Me, this is me. All right. Shout out Tommy Harvey. Okay. That's the man with shoes, in case y'all forgot. Okay. One that cleaned them shoes. Make them
I haven't forgot.
Shout out to that brother, man.
I love a clean shoe.
Another guy from GI doing their thing. Okay. Y'all don't understand.
He was from GI. Okay.
Yes. Y'all better
that's actually one of the guys. Is him and my other brother T Shaw. You know, we all sit down, come up with jokes. You know, we sit around. They help me out. They help me brainstorm.
Okay.
Good brothers all the way around, man. All right. Again, man, we appreciate you coming to the show,
Yes.
hanging out with us. All right, our hour's never enough time when we start getting into these conversations. So
Yep.
never enough time. So again, man, whenever you want to come back through, holler at me. We get you on here, no problem.
Man, next time I come back through, you gonna have some clips to show me.
Let's do it.
You gonna have some clips to show. And I'm gonna have way more to talk about that next.
Okay.
Oh Lord, oh Lord, Gooch. Oh Lord.
What'd you say, Marcy?
I'm scared. If you started out like you did, woo.
It get better. It get better with things. It get better.
She may not come to that show. All right, that's
it get.
You know how
it get better.
Take us out, Marcy.
Okay, I like what Gooch said about be yourself. Work through your fears, and again, the best way to get revenge is to be successful when you have the naysayers and all of the negativity. Just be you. Keep moving forward.
No doubt, Mo.
Man, yeah, like Marcy just said, you already had it a bunch, man, because you already know what to do, what you put here to do. And as if you going up, you need to turn around and take somebody up with you and make sure that they don't have to struggle like you did.
Yeah.
Here. You know what? We need more kindness, more compassion, more joy, and more laughter. Keep that comedy coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, my brother, look, man, you know what? We have a purpose. When we're born, we got a purpose. Yeah. Some people can do this. Some people can do that. Okay, your purpose, man, and you found this out is comedy. Make people laugh. All right. Continue that, brother. Make sure that you just stay focused. And your word. Stay consistent, all right? Because we need you out here. We definitely need you out here. I'm gonna stay in contact with you because I my mind is thinking about some things right now, and I want to try some stuff out. All right. So, and you're in Indianapolis, right?
Yes, sir.
A hop, skip, and jump on.
Yeah.
On Marcy.
I know what he's thinking. I already know.
I said that's a
now,
hop.
can I tell everybody where they can follow me at?
Definitely.
We definitely want you to do that.
All right, y'all can follow me at Deonta Gooch at all platforms, YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. And I also have TikTok.
Okay. And I'm going to share the show. This show ran on LinkedIn and YouTube as well. So I'm going to share the LinkedIn link to you. Do what you want with it, man. And again, man, please, come back.
Okay, I appreciate y'all having me. Thank you.
Gina, make sure you have a safe trip. I know you get ready to go out.
Thank you.
Gina, the only person
enjoy yourself, sis.
She's the only person I know, Goose, that gets married 3 months ago and goes on a honeymoon now.
Hey.
She's gone. She's gone when they can do it.
I had my house for 4 years, and I've been thinking about having a home, housewarming party.
Never too late. Do it.
Housewarming.
And make sure you come get some of that Gooch water.
Oh, she already named
Gina, baby, that did.
Gooch water. Hey, man,
that did hit right, Gina.
There's gonna be one day. There's gonna be one day that you're gonna see about 13 trucks over at that little water.
and Greg gonna be out there.
Gina, no, I'm gonna have my drone. Okay, if you don't want to be exposed, pay me. I got a new occupation right now. Fly the drone over here. But we also gonna see 13 different new water brands out there too.
That's fun. I'm gonna drive by there tomorrow. I'm gonna go out there.
I feel like going.
I just want to drive by. No, I'm not getting it.
Hey,
I don't trust it.
When I go back to Gary, I'm definitely gonna go down there. I'm gonna see if the water still tastes good. I'll let y'all know.
Hey, I'm going myself.
That's not well water. That's spring water.
Yeah, big old
Spring
with a
water.
big old G on it.
It's not spring
water right here.
It's artesian water. All right, from the mountains of Jerusalem. All right, that
From
water
the
comes
G
all the way.
string.
It comes all the way from
G string.
Jerusalem.
The G string.
G string.
The G string.
The G string.
The water from the G string.
That's coming straight from West Side. That's where that water coming from. It's straight from West Side. There's a pipe to go all the way to
G string.
Street.
That's gonna be in what's that crazy movie Greg said he's gonna write? What's that?
What was it? Stanky
Love or something? The G string.
Hey man, I'm doing a movie. I'm going to do a movie called Stanky Love, man. Okay.
That is so disgusting.
And it takes place at the Sweaty Thong. Okay, we all gonna
and the G-string,
drinking the G-string.
Water,
just go hang
water
out,
straight
right?
from the G-string.
And then Barter Black, y'all. Barter Black, do business on Barter.
I don't know about the G-string water.
Man, everybody come together, help each other, barter this. You got this for me, I got this for you. Let's do it. Let's connect. Let's make sure that we stay connected and help everybody. All right.
Yeah, yes.
Gooch, man, we looking forward to seeing a whole lot from you, bro.
Yes.
Man, I'm presented to y'all. I really appreciate y'all having me on the show.
Oh, I got some right here.
Oh Lord,
Let me see, okay?
I'm scary.
That's how you close out the week, okay? This is Dope Living TV Live, man. We'll see you guys Monday, all right?
Peace.
All right, y'all.
Bye.